Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Silver Victorian, and let's do another video of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Last time we finished up the second world, Treasure Trove Cove, and this time we're going on to the third, which is Clankers Cavern. It's from this point on that the game, I'm not going to say becomes hard, but it's where they actually start to increase the challenge a bit, and while Mumbo's Mountain was a cakewalk and Treasure Trove Cove is, for the most part, fairly simple, there are several parts in this one where it is pretty easy to die. I'm hoping to avoid that. Anyway, this is how we get to Clankers Cavern. You have to come down here and jump on this switch and pound it to the ground. And that will raise up those two platforms there. And then we can jump over here and jump. And jump. And there's the entrance to Clankers Cavern. I'm gonna hit the switch here before I forget to on my way in. And that raises that little platform up over there. We won't actually be needing that till we're done here. But let's go on into Clankers Cavern. This level is... it's one of my favorites, really, but it's different. Only one new move to find here, and it's hidden pretty good, as Bottles just told us. This isn't actually a move that you really need to complete the game. Like, you need to be able to shoot eggs, you need to be able to fly, and a few others to complete the game. The one we're getting here isn't necessary, but it's pretty darn useful. Anyway, let's just jump up here, and here's the monster of this level. It jumps out of these pipes, and an easy way to kill it is to jump up and have Kazooie peck him as you're going in front of it. Like so. If you've played this game enough, like I have, it comes second nature. Anyway, that we just picked up is a gold feather, which activates invulnerability, which, spoiler alert, is the move we learn in this stage. Darn. Oh well. It's not too bad. Let's climb back up there and let's take it from the side. This right here is actually the smallest part of the level, to be perfectly honest. We have a lot more to visit after here. There we go, Jinjo. Jump down here, grab another red feather. We don't actually need red feathers in this game, or not this game, this level. So we're just going to collect these notes. I think that's everything of importance in this entrance area, so let's move on to the level proper and see how things are. Let's jump on down here, and that's the entrance to the level proper. Go through this little underwater tunnel, and yeah, this level is more or less the water level of Banjo Kazooie, and here is the main inhabitant of the level. Hey, Clanker. Clanker has the unfortunate job to be Gruntilda's garbage compactor. And she doesn't treat him that well, but she doesn't really treat anything that well, and he's kind of starved for fresh air, so before we can really do anything else, we have to help him out. So, hold your breath, Banjo. We're going deep. This is one of the first parts where it's possible to die just from drowning on not only the trip down here, but actually down here. You see, the way you release Clanker is you have to swim through a key on this anvil 3 times to raise the chain up. To make it so people don't drown or have to like make 5 trips, there's this fish that's swimming around. You just need to swim through his bubbles and he will give you more air. It is not... this. If I'm going to die anywhere in this level, this is going to be where it's at. Let's see if I can get to the... Let's see if I can't not drown. Thank you, Banjo. I'm going to take this nice and slow. The control stick is not cooperating too well, so let's just... there we go. Alright, let's grab these notes before I forget. I can probably make a loop before I need air again. Yeah, that's gloop. Grab his bubbles if you're low on air, which you're more than likely going to have to do down here, so let's see if I can't make a loop. And did I already grab the Jinjo or not? I do not remember. I don't hear him calling for help, so I'm going to assume I grabbed him. Alright, let's grab this note and get another air bubble. I'm going to be taking this really cautiously. I do not want to drown down here. That would be very, very irritating. Okay, cool. Remind me when I get to the surface that I need to fix this controller again. And yeah, don't worry, I have this helmet that I'm borrowing from someone who allows me to see both through like the internet and time. So when you guys remind me, I'll remember. Wait, let's grab these last few notes. And I do not want to have to come back down here for the last note, so let's just swim through the key the last time. And it pours over, and Clanker will be raised on up. So, yeah. And there's Clanker. There you go. You're welcome. Ooh, a jiggy on your back. Thank you, Clanker. I'll be up to get that in a minute. Alright, first things first. Let's check for notes, because I really don't want to have a repeat of last world. That'll be fine. Let's head on up. Come on, Kazooie. On up to the surface. Move faster, darn it, Kazooie. Banjo's depending on you. Oh man, this controller is really not wanting to respond. That's what I reminded myself. Alright, let's get on up to the surface. There we go. Let's get on Clanker so I can test this. It'll be a lot easier to test it on the surface, but... yeah, if you end up to be underneath, like on the surface of the water, but underneath Clanker when he starts to submerge a little bit more, you will be automatically forced down, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, let's see. No, it looks like it's working just fine. I just guess I was having problems. Anyway, I'm going to say 40% of this level takes place inside of Clanker himself. And there are a ton of ways to actually enter Clanker's body. We'll be visiting most of them, at least. Okay, got some little things there. Let's grab this jiggy. And that's our first jiggy here in Clanker's Cavern. Alright, where to next? Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Yeah, we can help you out, Clanker. Let's just jump on down here into these platforms and wait for him to come. Don't do that. And that's the first tooth down. Jump on up. And over here to the side. Got to admit though, Gruntilda must have some decent money if she can afford to outfit her trash compactor with gold-plated teeth. That's gonna have some serious dough laying around. Wonder where it all is. Alright, let's try to position ourselves better. There we go. Maybe I can hit it this time. And eggs away. Alright, cool. And the tubes are fixed, and this is one of the first ways in. You can walk here on the tubes and enter Banjo's mouth. Enter Clanker's mouth. Banjo. More crabs are in. Nice job, Banjo. Nice job, Banjo. More crabs are in Clanker's mouth. They're not too bad in this level either. Just want to grab this health before I keep going, because dying is something that I'm going to be more careful of, just because the levels are getting bad enough that it would be a pain in the butt to have to replay through them if I died. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think anyone here wants to watch me replay a level I've already done. Wait, I don't know if you caught it, but up there on the other tooth there was a Mumbo Totem. I'll probably come and grab that on my next pass through. Let's go further down. I don't actually know what these tentacle things are actually called, but just want to try to avoid them, and that'll be good. Anyway, time for Banjo's attempt to be better than Superman 64. The Ring Minigame. This actually isn't too bad of a minigame. You have enough time for a mess up if you know where you're going. So it helps to just try to keep the camera zoomed out a bit and just try to keep moving. I think this next gift it is. And then you can just... I hope I didn't mess that up. But yeah, there's typically enough time for you to mess up if you know where you're going next, which it's probably going to be close for me just because I messed up there twice. But it's not too bad. You just want to jump for this last one, get the double, and then there's just that last really small one, and once we hit the last ring here, Clanker's stomach fills up with more water. I'm not sure why swimming through a bunch of rings in the middle of a mechanical cyborg shark will make his stomach fill up with water, but it does. And I'm not gonna argue about it. That's our second jiggy. No, our third. What was our second? Or first? Oh yeah, we got one for releasing Clanker, we got one for his tooth, and one for his stomach. Wow, it shows how much I'm keeping track of stuff. Now we have access to the other couple ways to enter his body. One of which being, one of which being his gills on the side, and down here on the, I'm not even going to pretend I know which gill this is. There is a Jinjo here at the bottom, so let's click that Jinjo and get on out of Clanker, because there's still a lot more stuff to do in this level. And out through the gills. So not only can we enter Clanker through his mouth, but we can enter through the gills. And there is still one more way to enter his body, which is right here, his blowhole. You just want to wait for the bolt to be launched up into the air, like so, and then you jump on it. And then you jump. Alright, change of plans. We're riding the bolt up. Because I believe there's also a jiggy up. Yep, there is. Okay. This is one of the trickier parts of platforming, and funny enough, I find it easier if you're actually jumping for most of it, and just using the Banjo Shadow as a good point to land, since trying to walk along this would not work well for me, and the controller is messing up, and Alright then, I'll take it. I was meaning to grab this Mumbo token or not. That's fine. I didn't want that Mumbo token anyway. Nope, I don't need it. Because how many do I have? Yep, the 9 Mumbo tokens I have are 10 times better than that one. So let's keep going. Alright, we went up through we left out through the upper gill, so let's go out through the lower gill, which is down here. And we're about the 12-minute mark, so I think we're going to call this a video as soon as I get outside of Clanker here, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been Silverbatorian, and another video of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. I'll see you guys all next time.